Hi, welcome to Brittany's Intuitive Krabby Patty. How can I help you today? You are wanting to get the deluxe with a double, protein style, and some fries, intuitive style. I got you. Would you like any intuitive sauce? Extra crispy? Okay, it's going to be $19.99, and we are going to be giving you a discount and the intuitive sauce for free because it is your lucky day. Alrighty. You are order number 64, and we should have that right up for you. Bobby, I need order 64. No, not 68. Order 64. Seriously, though. Next. Your level of success, your level of resources is like you really aren't playing. You are really not playing about becoming the Empress. You are really not playing about stepping into this divine feminine energy and healing this post-traumatic stress. You are really not playing about how you ask people for help. This is a big deal. Hi, can I speak to my spirit team, please? It's an emergency. Yes. I'll hold. Hi, yes, this is Brittany. I was just wondering what is going on down here because I just got off the phone with my spiritual accountant and it's saying that I'm in the new timeline, that the new season is here. It's like already started. I passed the test. No, I did not get that memo. Well, thank you for letting me know. You have a blessed and beautiful day too. Bye. Are you ready for some things to start going right? Are you ready? I know whoever I'm speaking to, you're definitely ready because you're done giving a beep. You're done giving an F. So what I channeled is, oh, you really ain't effing around. Because you're so used to perfecting certain things and just going for the jugular, you're really not effing around with how you surrender, how you release, how you move forward, and how you don't give an F. You are really not effing around with that. You're like, I really need to focus on not caring, not pleasing, and just doing things my very own way. So I see you being very self-focused, and that might be hard for you to do, but you're going to do it. You are not really effing around right now, and you are not easy to forget. So if there was something that you were working on and you were grilling yourself or just being so unbelievably hard on yourself, you've already reached perfection. You've already jumped into the new timeline. Like you're already here. So you're done giving an F about the imperfections or the perfections. You're done caring about how that's done. You're just going to be you. You are doing a lot of inner child healing because of some things that have come up to the surface and how you're healing things with your parents specifically. Now, this is going to be a very specific message for someone that has dealt with narcissistic parents. This is going to be a specific message for someone that is healing their inner child and PTSD. You will know out of the gate if that is for you. You are the generational curse breaker, and there are things that you are channeling right now or that you're hearing or how you're being influenced that's showing you, okay, this is something that I need to work on, and I'm going to start doing that right now. So it's almost like you're working in reverse. You're working on healing other aspects of your life and not so much doing things for other people. You might have listened to yesterday's message where we talked about people wanting to vilify you as this controversial whatever. This is going to be your most controversial season yet. And so if you missed that message, the last two are definitely for you. But yeah, this is going to be that season. And in this season, you are going to unlock and magnetize and tap into creativity in a different way. And it reminds me of uncovering something, like uncovering a new hobby, uncovering a new desire. Like you're just unveiling, revealing, unspooling. I didn't even know that was a word. My husband said it the other day and I was on the floor. You got people unspooled, malfunctioning. Controversial or controversy is going to be your best friend. And this is how you're going to know that you are right on, that you are on the right path. I literally heard this from Stargirl today, or Anita Serene, and it triggered something fierce in me because I channeled this for 2 days straight about the controversy. I can't even talk. The controversy. Okay, you guys know what I'm saying. And she said something similar with being artistic. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so true. Like, if you are not doing that, then you're not being creative. If you're not creating controversy, if you're not controversial, then what are you even doing? Okay, what are you even doing though? And she brought up that Sweeney girl. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember her name. Something Sweeney. That everyone's like mad at right now. You remember that one. So like the jeans ad that everybody's like up in arms about. That is going to be you. And so when she said that, I was like, yes, girl, yes. Thank you for like saying like the other part of like what I didn't unlock with that message. And it was such a big confirmation that I was right. And that it's not for everyone. Because it was not a message that a lot of people tapped into. But it was a very reactive message where a lot of people that watched it interacted with it. And I feel like that's because not everyone in this collective is that beep, is that person. Do you know what I mean? So this is going to be your most controversial season yet. Where instead of being like, oh my gosh, I wore this hat and it pissed people off. I wore these jeans and it pissed people off. I did all these things and we're here to ruffle feathers. You feel me? And what you are healing, which I got another confirmation from her. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. And it actually made me really sad because it is things that I'm already working on. But I was like, oh my gosh, this is a message for the collective because it ties into what we've been talking about the last 2 days. But basically, she was talking about some of us are working through PTSD and we are healing things from the parents that never made us a priority. And I feel that to the crevice of the earth. And I know that I have a lot of besties that also need this message, and we're going to go in. We're going to go into the love aspect of it. We're going to go into what you can be expecting and how this healing is going to be everything for you. This is going to be your best season yet. Your most memorable season where you started really changing things around with your happiness, how you look at yourself, how you perceive yourself, how you interact with others, how you create things, how you look at abundance. This is shifting so much in your mindset. Like, I'm so excited. So there is this thing with the parents never making you a priority, or whoever raised you, people that you looked up to that were helping you be raised. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel that. So you could be recovering from people pleasing. Like, I'm a hothead in recovery and I'm a people pleaser in recovery, because what I would do is I would be so people pleasy for my parents never caring about anything that I did, to being mad and resentful. So there were these aspects that I had to heal and really work on, and I'm still a work in progress. But I basically, from my own personal experience, had parents that just did not make me a priority, even though I'm their firstborn or was their firstborn. Did not make me a priority when they were married, did not make me a priority when they were divorced. Like, my dad was never around. My mother was never around, not until I was older, and then was like overbearing and crazy. The bottom line is, even now that I'm zero contact with said mother, doesn't even try. So it was just so loud to me, like, okay, yes, I'm the generational curse breaker, but they never made me a priority. And so that has made me feel some type of way moving through life, like I'm not really like that much of a priority to people. And I've really had to work on that. It's been a whole task. It's been a whole thing. And I know that if this is your message, you can relate to that. So I am going to be sharing Anita Serene's channel. I'm going to be linking her channel, and yeah, you guys should check out her content. I'm sure a lot of you guys already do, but just in case you're new here, you don't, then you know. Okay? So you might have watched yesterday's message about being controversial and us, stepping into our power, standing on business, and things coming in fast. Like, you're thinking, oh my gosh, what is even happening? How did I get here? Within hours, everything started coming in fast, and you were like, huh? That was yesterday. Today, you're like, oh, it's really shifting. There are these things I really want to heal. So you're working on healing your inner child. You're working on healing this PTSD. You could be seeing 1111 everywhere you go. You're done pleasing others. You are making yourself a priority, doing things your parents never did. And I think why that message I was listening to struck such a chord with me was because she said 0 to 7. You being 0 to 7 years old was this forming of your life and your perception. And from 0 to 7, they were together. My parents specifically were married, but they still didn't pay me any attention. And I really thought about that. Like, oh, I've never really been worthy. I've always been trying to prove myself. So I've had to really work on not trying to prove myself and just knowing, like, I'm the bee's knees every day of the week. So affirm it below. I'm the bee's knees every day of the week. This is my selfish, controversial season. This is going to be my best season yet. You better ask somebody. Okay? So it's like when you go up to order your intuitive Krabby Patty, it's like you just know, like, I'm going to order what I want, not what other people expect me to order. I'm going to check in with my guides, my angels, my ancestors. I'm going to make sure everything is on the up and up and that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You are going to unlock another level of magnetism that you haven't seen before. Because in certain aspects, you were chasing something like, oh, I've got to prove to them I'm worthy. And it's not really giving pick me, but like, let me prove myself. I am worthy. I am supposed to be here. But then also kind of not giving an F. But either way, you're just really not effing around right now. You are not easy to forget, and it has people unspooled. Because you are reaching a new level of standing on business, doing things from the feet up. And it has some people shook, like, and scared. Are they going to leave? Are they going to go somewhere? Are they going to leave me high and dry? This level up shows people I am strong. I've always been strong. There are so many things that you've survived, and now you get the opportunity to put yourself first and work through the PTSD. What else did I write down? This is what is going to unlock you, what magnetizes you, and your creativity. Maybe for a long time, like me, you didn't feel like you were worthy of even really sharing your opinion. And so something that you're going to be healing right now is giving that opinion anyways. Standing on business anyways, like, this is my opinion. It's going to be unpopular opinion. It's going to be at times controversial, but that is what makes you you, and that is what makes you iconic. Everyone iconic is controversial. That's what makes it artistic. I'm hearing that the lyrics, my body's like a work of art. F with me, I'll break your heart. You are going to turn everything into art. You don't care who is bothered by it. This is for you. You are entering a season where you enjoy what you enjoy doing. You start creating what you enjoy doing, and you don't care who likes it. You don't care who approves. The right people that need to approve it will be attracted towards you, will be attracted to you. And there's people that either really F with you heavy or they can't stand you. There is no gray area with you. You are unforgettable. So you are, in this new season, the magician. You are very resourceful. Very resourceful. I have always had to get things myself, and it's almost made me hyper independent. And my husband gave me the biggest compliment today. And even though it's still something I'm trying to work on, it still was such a big compliment. And he said, I have never met someone so resourceful. Like, if it is hitting the fan, that goes out and creates it out of thin air. And that's why I tell you guys, you create bags out of thin air. What do you need somebody else's approval for? You do all of these things. You survive, you thrive, you step and repeat. What do we need whoever's opinion for? We don't. There are only certain opinions right now that are going to matter to you. You're moving a different way. It's ruffling, smiling, middle fingers up, not caring. But yeah, it was such a huge compliment for him to say that. He's like, there's so many things that like get crazy and you just handle it and you create abundance out of nowhere. And then you handle that task. He's like, it doesn't matter the number. You create it. And it's crazy to me. I was like, thank you. So as your spiritual accountant, I'm letting you know that you can do that too. Okay? Some of you guys are already doing that. You're like, when you get your eye on a goal, you're like, I got that. But you're just going to start doing it differently. It's going to be for you, not to prove to anybody else. You're not going to be stressing out the way that you used to. This last season had you so banged up, as I'm banging my hand on the table. This last season had you so banged up. Bruises, band-aids, all sorts of things. Trying to get the resources that you just last got. And now you're like, I'm recovering. If it gets here, it gets here. I'm just going to be me. I don't care who's watching. So you're standing on business. You are always going to be battle ready. But you are the emperor. Like, you're sitting comfortably on your throne like, I belong here. You're not going to be apologizing like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to make everybody mad. I didn't mean to offend anybody. You're not going to be really like saying sorry like that. You feel me? It's giving like Pamela Anderson. Remember when that tippity tape came out? That was controversial. And it also made her more famous. You feel me? There were things with Marilyn Monroe, controversial, with JFK, etc., etc. Joe DiMaggio, I think that was his name. But that is what it's making people iconic. Like, you are not destined to be regular. You got people unspooled. This rebirth is showing you deserve strong allies that make you a priority. Not people that you have to chase, not people that you have to ask or beg or get clarification. You just know. You just be knowing. You are also creating a massive level of wealth, and it's going to feel like it came out of thin air when you were just battle ready. You were in the trenches over and over and over again, trying to create, and now you're like, oh, I freaking burn out. I'm tired, I'm healing, and you're still going to be able to create it because you're going through this awakening, and the things that you're finding out about yourself, your childhood, how you were raised, you're just figuring out like, this is how I need to move forward. So you're going to protect, you're going to provide, you're going to relax, you're going to be reborn. Your partnerships, your relationships are changing. And they're going to be in places that you least expected. So I'm seeing people really enjoy being connected to you. I'm seeing people really enjoy talking to you and just being around your light. You are able to illuminate things, like you're in a walking aha moment. So we have the spiritual awakening that you're going through. You're just seeing things differently. You are connecting to other people differently. You're becoming more vulnerable. For those of you in love, you are seeing where maybe you are codependent or somebody is codependent on you, or there is addiction affecting the relationship. That part is not for everyone, so only take what resonates with this love part. For others of you, you are about to let new love in, and you're going to start letting your friends help you. Okay, in both aspects, single, not single, you're going to start letting your friends help you. You're going to ask for the things that you want. You're going to pay attention to the people that make you a priority, that care about your happiness. For those of you that are single, you're going to be flirting more than ever. You are calling in a soulmate. You are a supercharged magnet right now. Before, your finances were at the forefront, and now you're letting love in. Again, you're finding things out about yourself. For those of you in a relationship, you're going to be going through a honeymoon phase, going on a honeymoon, going on a vacation. You are putting that at the forefront. Things that you don't normally put at the top of the list, you're like, no, I need that vacation. I need that honeymoon. I need that getaway. I need to let my friends help me. I need to flirt more. I'm calling in a soulmate. Your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations are helping bring you and someone else together. You are also healing your love life by forgiving your parents, how they treated you, how they neglected you. And there is going to be a new person stirring up romantic feelings. You are about to reach a new level of success. Whoa, of course I dropped it. It's almost like you guys are still getting your wits about you from going through this battle. Tried and true, tired. You're like, I'm so banged up. I need to chill. But you're entering CEO. You're carrying yourself different. You're wearing different scents, wearing different clothes, or just wearing the clothes differently. You just don't care about other people's approval. I see so much beauty in this. You're like, I don't care about the imperfections or the perfections, but as you're not caring, you're like, oh, this looks really good. This looks amazing, or I look amazing. That's how you're going to be talking to yourself. Like, oh, I just hurried up and did this and that, and it looks good. It looks good on you. You're going to be wearing success well. You're going to be wearing love well. Healing from this PTSD that maybe you're uncovering that your parents have caused more damage than you realized. And you're going to heal this and work on it continuously so you can be the generational curse breaker. You're going to be minding your business and doing things for yourself. So when people are like, oh my gosh, I'm completely unhinged, unspooled, unraveled. What are you even doing over here? And that's just how you're going to know. This group over here, triggered. This group over here loves you. Nothing in the middle. Literally nothing. You're just going to be doing things for you. And it's going to be making people either feel inspired or going off the deep end. Reaching your limit. There is a situation that you tried to be patient with. You're like, I tried to wait. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, and it just didn't, it's not working. So I don't know what that is, but you're becoming a baddie from rebuking that or canceling that. Like, you know what? I tried to have a relationship with them. I tried to bring these people together. I tried to stay at this job. I tried to stay in the matrix. Whatever it is, you're not destined for that. You are destined for online fame. Because however you are the generational curse breaker, each and every one of you watching are a star messenger in your own right. Whether you're the star messenger of art, the star messenger of influencing, of tarot, of the spiritual community, of science. It could be anything. You guys drop in the comments below how you are a star messenger. Do you do this through music? Do you do it through dance? How are you a light in this world? Because it's activating others, and you not tripping up on the perfections or the imperfections of that is going to make you a supercharged magnet. So if you were trying to bring more success your way, because whatever goal you just reached, you're like, I wanted to do even better than that, you're going to do this more effortlessly. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. We have the Death card. We have the Magician, the High Priestess, the Emperor, the Two of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups, Judgment. Like, this is a lot going on. Your level of success, your level of resources is like, you really aren't playing. You are really not playing about becoming the Empress. You are really not playing about stepping into this divine feminine energy and healing this post-traumatic stress. You are really not playing about how you ask people for help. This is a big deal. Okay. Your rebirth is being amplified. Your resources are being amplified. Your cutoff game, how you're assertive, your intuition, all of the monies are being amplified. This promotion. Okay, we've got a promotion, new relationships, new recognition. Who dat? Yes, you. New persona, and you got options. You have all types of options. Options that you did not see before. So there's a veil being lifted on options. And you're going to have a lot of people catching feelings for you. Just saying. You're going to have a lot of people catching feelings for you. Some people are going to be surprising you. Maybe you thought they were like kind of stuffy. And they're going to be showing you, no, I like a lot of the things that you like. You are in for a rude awakening. You are the rude awakening for others. So there's going to be a lot of people blowing up your phone. A lot of people looking for reasons to reach out to you. I do see you guys dancing a lot more. I love this. It's giving Napoleon Dynamite. You guys know that scene in Napoleon Dynamite, like the cheerleader, she goes up and she's like, let me do my little dance with my friends. And then Napoleon gets up there and nails it. Not giving an F. And then running off at the end with his vote for Pedro shirt. You know what I mean? This is you guys. And every time I see that scene, I can't help but get up and dance and rewind it once or twice to dance again. Because it's just like you're going to be moving like nobody's watching. You don't care if the dance moves are silly. I just see you being really lighthearted and silly, healing that inner child and saying, I'm worthy of having fun and making myself a priority. I'm worthy of being a little bit selfish. I've been in the dark for a long time, healing these wounds, fixing things. Like you were by yourself for so long. You felt alone for so long. Like there could have been people right next to you, but you felt alone. So now the phone's going to be getting blown up. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, you need this. People are going to be also asking you, can I help you with this? People are going to be offering help. And maybe where you normally wouldn't take it, you're going to be taking it. You have things coming to fruition because your pleasure, your joy, your happiness is controversial. Controversial to others. So I see you reaching like new peaks of joy, feeling limitless. It's kind of like that movie Limitless, where he takes that pill and then he's able to access all these parts of his brain. You're going through a rebirth where you're being able to access all different types of parts of your brain or past lives. things that you need to look at. You're going to be getting messages and confirmations, and it's just going to be such a magical time in your life. You're just done giving an F. There are no F's to give. I'm also channeling another message, and it's in reference to Napoleon Dynamite. So, you know, at the end, like if you go past the credits in the very, very end where he's riding that horse, and he's like just in slow motion, just riding the horse like a weirdo, just not caring. Like that weirdness has all of this confidence and just makes him so just lovable and endearing. That is you guys doing things in your quirky way that people are just like, oh my gosh, like I just love them. So he's riding the horse and he's just like riding it like all crazy. And he's like, oh, sorry, I'm late, interrupts his brother's wedding. He's like, sorry, I'm late. I was just getting, your honeymoon horse ready. But before he even gives him the horse, he asks his girlfriend, his little girlfriend, take a picture of me real quick on this horse. That is going to be you guys. Unapologetic. Like, yeah, I brought this for you, but hold on, let me get my photo op real quick. You know what I mean? Like, that is going to be you guys just like, yeah, I did this for you, but I'm not done. Hold on. Because you are caring about yourself. Instead of just being like, oh my gosh, I got this for you. And just being like, here you go. No. It's also for you too. So you are becoming this wizard, this magical wizard. Again, I see a lot of dancing, meditating, listening, and just this divine understanding that you are here to play a whole lot more than you have been. I feel like you guys find the joys in life and you delight in little things, but you also know that you need to have more fun. You're like, I do wish I made time for more fun. So you're going to be emotionally connected and supercharged every time you do this. Every time you dance, every time you sing, every time you do things for you, it is going to supercharge you. You are also being showered in blessings. The things that you've been waiting for, they're coming in faster than you can fathom. Okay, they're coming in faster than you can fathom because you are going through this purification process. You are listening to your higher self. So you're moving through life like, I'm going to make a wish because I know that's going to happen for me. That's going to happen for me. Like you're just this heavenly alchemist. You are listening to the signs and synchronicities. You are progressing. You are being rewarded. And I'm also getting a lot about unicorns and fairies. Okay, unicorns, fairies, and Napoleon Dynamite. That's about what I'm getting. I'm also getting something about a peacock or feathers. You guys could wear feathers in your hair. Something that you guys do with your hair is very original. And I don't know if you guys give yourself enough credit for how cool your hair is. I don't know. Somebody needs to hear that. Like, you're always thinking of creative things. Oh my gosh, guess what just fell on the ground? Individuality. This is what has people unspooled. The way that you wear things and you bring things back. You could have a certain style that to you isn't necessarily timeless, but you make it timeless. Like, you could wear bell bottoms no matter what. Skinny jeans no matter what. You could wear certain blouses no matter what, and you make it look amazing. There is a way that you wear clothes that maybe you haven't been having that confidence in a long time. And whatever was affecting you during this battle that you endured and survived, yes, it made you resilient, but at the same time, it gave you a new level of confidence. Like, I'm not going to let this beat me. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm going to be a better version where I not only like what I bring to the table, I like who I am, I like what I see in the mirror, but I'm happy. Like, you're going to be really happy with what you're rebuilding. Let's say you had What I'm channeling is you could have had a certain body type for a long time and maybe you took it for granted and then things changed and then you started getting it back together. That could have been a battle that you went through. And now that you're getting it back to where it was, you're like, I'm going to really appreciate this. But there's something about it not having to be perfect. So it might not be exactly where it was before. Because I've been getting a lot about your body being snatched. But your body being snatched is different than what it's ever been because you're more healthy on the inside and out. So it may not have caught up yet to everything that you've been working on, but you feel good. You feel amazing. You're feeling more confident. You're feeling more vibrant. You're feeling more sexy. I also got, I forgot to write this down. I channeled that you are able to, like, you escape unaliving all the time. Like, you've got multiple lives, but you are always on the verge of something crazy that could happen, and then you get it up out of the mud. Okay. Whoa. So yeah, you are a very unique individual, and people look at you like, oh my gosh, they're so mythical, they're so mystical, like, who are they? Unicorn vibes, Christ consciousness, just very powerful, and you're creating a lot of new love. You are attracting a lot of new love into your life. You are not expecting that. You're like, I just don't want to be stressed out anymore. I don't want to be the balancing act. I just want to be happy. However you are healing what your parents did to you, it's making you more grounded. It's making you more balanced. Like, yeah, they didn't appreciate me. They didn't take care of me. But guess what? I am stronger than the both of them put together because I was chosen to be the generational curse breaker, and I'm going to make my ancestors proud. I'm going to make God proud, the divine, your higher source. I'm seeing you guys you just look really happy, but not flighty. You look balanced. Like, yes, you defy the odds. You can float, you can fly, but you are grounded in this beautiful, like, gold light that is around you. Okay, let's see what else we got for you guys. Let's see what else is going on. We have belonging. You haven't felt like you have belonged in a long time. Somebody I'm speaking to, it's like you were always the black sheep, either in your family or in the workplace. And so now you are being supercharged so you can bring other people towards you that are going to make you feel like you belong. Like, okay, I feel comfortable here. I feel safe here. I'm also channeling that somebody that maybe you were talking to, maybe they had different intentions or maybe they were the problem. I'm going to say that again. There was somebody that you could have been dealing with. This could have been in a workplace or just like a friend group. And you maybe thought everybody else was the problem. But you were also clocking different things. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. There could have been somebody that you became friends with very quickly. But maybe because they weren't getting along with other people, you were like, oh my gosh, the other people are the problem. But then you were also sensing this weird dynamic. Now maybe that person's been removed from the equation because people are being relocated around you. And as that happened, these other people started to blossom. And even though that person that you maybe quickly became friends with wasn't the worst person ever, they didn't fit in this dynamic, or there was something going on or something about them that you didn't quite know. And now maybe you have like this sense of belonging. Okay, there are things being revealed to you. There are things coming to light. It's like different corners of the room. They were dark before and now they're being well lit. Like, oh, I didn't realize that was over there. So I don't know. There's, it's like there wasn't room for certain relationships to grow if there was this one person here and now they're being plucked from the situation, the environment, the equation. You'll know if that part is for you. Okay. We have playful. Yes, this is helping other people become more playful. So this is kind of how you're going to know where you should be in certain places. Let's say you go to a place and you're like, I don't know if I belong here. I don't know what's going on here. Something's weird. Then one person gets removed and then everything becomes more playful. You're being shown where you belong right now. And those that cannot handle the heat, they are not resilient like you. They are not up to the task. They're going to get removed. So it's kind of like either you're going to deal with rejection or somebody else is going to deal with rejection. Think about that. You're going to go somewhere or you're going to be around some people and either you're going to deal with rejection and you're going to move on, or somebody in that group is going to deal with rejection and they're going to be plucked to show you where you belong, where you should be. Wow. It's like your soul, your hope, your businesses, your finances are being amplified right now. So different seeds are being planted as of right now. So affirm it below. I am making incredible progress. Different seeds are being planted. So you are this unique individual that is being supported right now. Your controversy, your art, your abilities are being appreciated and amplified right now. You are moving. Whatever was stuck before is not stuck anymore. There could have been something that you were trying to fix from last year. Okay, so let me think of some examples. There could have been a relationship you were trying to fix. Co-parenting situation you were trying to fix. There was a health ordeal. There was something you were trying to grow. And it took a long time for that to grow. Now you can stand on business, and double energy is going to have to assume the position because you are not the same person that you were last week. You are not the same person that you were last year. You are planting new seeds. Yeah, there's a lot of movement. Like, things are growing. And I see you celebrating that it's grown. You're like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this. I have been waiting for this. This is like getting a terrible haircut and being like, grow hair, please just grow, please, please, please. And then it grows and you're like, but you've waited a year. You've waited 10 months. You've waited 9. You know what I mean? Like, you've been waiting maybe even longer than that. But yeah, it's happening. Now you're like, oh my gosh. Like, you're going to do a happy dance. There's going to be happy tears. Yeah, there's a lot of good news here. You're just not effing around anymore with how you love on yourself and how you heal from how your parents treated you, making you feel like you can't do that. You're not worth my time. You're no longer going to attract people that make you feel like you're not worth the time. It's like a really big deal that you just don't need anyone's validation. You don't need anyone's approval. And I feel like for the most part you don't, but it doesn't mean that it's not something that you're not healing because of how your parents treated you. Just always ignoring you or having something better to do, and then attracting more people like that just always have something better to do. Or maybe you become that person that's like, I've got something better to do. So you guys will figure out, how that relates to you guys. There are a lot of people that will be admiring you in this new era, admiring your bravery, admiring your voice, your beauty, how stunning you are, and how you just don't care. Your authenticity is going to be amplified because you just don't care. There's going to be a lot of people that have affection for you and respect for you. Just as there's some people that are going to be at their breaking point. Oh my gosh, I'm angry that they're doing this. Like, you've dealt with a lot of rejection and now you're seeing like, okay, I understand where this rejection of myself stems from or how I deal with other people. And now I'm going to build a new life. I'm going to build it on a different foundation. All right, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. All affiliate links and Patreon link and all that good stuff. Channels that I recommend. My Cash App is all down below. So don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, you do not want to miss out. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys. You guys are literally the best. And yeah, what can we drop down below? What can we drop down below? A horse. Okay, I want you guys to drop a horse down below because this is your rebirth and you are moving things along. Things are moving for you. And I'm hearing an airplane. You're getting ready to soar. You're clear for takeoff and you're clear to land. Wow. Such a beautiful message. Yeah, there are a lot of people that just don't know what to do with you, and you're fine with that. You're done caring about if they're going to be mad or not. And there's going to be a lot of people that you care about. Like, I hope they're not mad when I tell them no. You've been working on boundaries. You're going to stand on boundaries. You're going to stand on 0Fs. You're going to stand on business. So don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. Let me know what's going on in the comments. I love speaking to you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.